Well, good morning, everybody. Yes, I am going to work. I still have this big patch on my nose, and that will be on there every day until I have surgery. So, that means I will be making trips to the dermatology office here in Fort Smith about every 3 days until I have the surgery at UAMS or wherever the doctor gets me into. But I know that he had mentioned, or that I had mentioned UAMS, just where, to wherever that doctor that he gets me to practices out of. He said that for as deep as this cancer went, they don't see that much of it here locally to where I live, but maybe 1 or 2 a year. So it just makes me a little bit more strange to the area. Because it went all the way to the cartilage, he talked to me about the possibility of just doing a skin graft, which he could have done right there in the office. And I would have been sent, had the graft done and sent back on my way. Because that went to the cartilage, he was concerned that after a period of time, because the way the graft takes a hold, I would have this big divot in my nose. And eventually, because there would be, the integrity of the support structure of the nose would be compromised, that nostril, the front end of the nostril, could end up closing down and limiting air intake from the right side nostril. So because of that, he felt that I needed to have a plastic surgery, a little bit more in depth than what he could do at the office there. So I was appreciative of him being that honest with me and not just going in and doing a skin graft off the side of my face and patching it up. I'm not a vain person, but I like my face. I have to deal with a lot of people and talk to a lot of people, and I don't want my nose to be the focus of attention. I like to look at people in their eyes when they're talking, and I want people to look at my eyes when they're talking to me. And so while this is a hideous view of my face right now, I'm hoping that this plastic surgery will make it so that my nose isn't the main centerpiece. So I think he was a little concerned about my psychological well-being also. And that's fine. I'm glad that at least he was, upfront about that. I might could have learned to deal with a flat nostril and a big, divot in my face, but I just I don't want to have, I didn't want to have to look at that. And he kind of read that in me yesterday. So, the one thing about having this bandage on my face like this is that while I washed my hair yesterday, it is still clean. I just didn't shower and wash my head again. Oh, hold on. Whew. Had a yawn. I didn't shower, but I just didn't get my hair wet because I didn't want to get my face wet. So I'll just pretend like I've gone camping and did a sponge bath. How's that? There's been times I've done lots of those. I had shoulder surgery and couldn't get in the shower, or there was different surgeries and couldn't get into the shower. So I can't really see the bruising on my eyes like she was talking about because I have these bandages on the way they are, but it's still pretty tender. Of course, I'm just not even touching it, so just barely. I do notice that the tape on this side is kind of coming off, but it's okay. There will be a bandage on it, a pressure bandage, until I go have it fixed. I will not be posting a big the picture that I took of my nose. When they weren't quite done snipping, but she did say that it was at least as big or bigger than the size of a quarter. So, before, when you all saw my nose, it was a little bit smaller than the size of a dime. However, there was a ridge around that spot, and I thought it was just where I had where it was just, I don't know what it was, but anyways, that ended up being cancer too, and then farther around that, in order to get good cells, and of course deeper. And I had been feeling the last couple of months, especially since that biopsy was done in March, that it had gotten a little deeper, and so it didn't feel like it had gone through, but it did feel like it was deeper. Anyways, it's going to be a good day. I'm not going to let this bother me. The cancer's gone, and that's a good thing. I did take a pain pill last night before I went to bed. Well, when I got home, because my nose was hurting pretty good when I first got home, and the numbness wore off, and so I'm a little groggy. I slept. I guess I went back out this morning right after the alarm went off. My alarm goes off about 10 minutes to 4, and so I did get up. I let the dogs out and did that and stuff, and fed them and whatever, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to shower, so I went ahead and laid back down, or sat on my chair, and after the dogs ate, they did kind of come up and snuggle, and so I went back to sleep, of course in an upright position, and that'll be a sleeping position for me until this gets fixed, just to keep any increased pressure off that area, because I don't want that wound powder to or the wound itself to seep and ooze. So I remember hubby waking up this morning and coming in the living room, but I don't remember him leaving, so I guess I fell back asleep. And then I woke up about 5 minutes before my 6:30 alarm on my phone and watch. So, and I had intended to put my watch on the charger while I was at home and sitting down there, and I completely blew that off too. So it's sitting here on the charger in my car. The weather here is supposed to be really nasty today. It's about 70 degrees. It is all cloudy cover, all cloud cover. There are supposed to be some pretty intense storms today. I know there's been talk of baseball-sized hail and tornadoes and stuff like that. So hopefully not until we all get home from work. I don't really like the storms when they come at night, but anytime after 7 would be fine. I really don't want the hail. Baseball size hail does a lot of damage. I know that we had golf ball size hail in 2008 when we had to have our roof replaced. And so baseball size hail will definitely be damaging. So it is a significant weather alert day. Be aware of your surroundings always. That's just my 8 years of working in law enforcement. But I've always been aware. I just pay more attention now of who's where and what their demeanor is. I try to look at everybody in the face and at least get some kind of facial recognition. I'm not always good at it, but I try. So yeah, it is very cloudy and the storms are rolling in from the west. For those of you who are superstitious and the like, today is Friday the 13th. It is even payday Friday the 13th. So if you're into the Goonies and Goblins and Come and Get Yous, you'll have fun. And enjoy your day. And for those of you who aren't superstitious, and just are excited that it's Payday Friday, that's okay too, because I don't do Friday the 13th. I mean, it's a day on the calendar as far as I'm concerned, and I don't much do the Goonies and Goblins and Come and Get Yous anymore. I only have one spirit, and that's the Holy Spirit, and I like it when He's around me and in me and just with me, because I always feel that peace and comfort. So it's Payday Friday, so try to show the sunshine on my drives to work. However, there is no sunrise today. I'm sure the sun is out there somewhere through the clouds, but I cannot see it. However, it is daylight, so I'm sure it is out there somewhere to the east. Far outside this cloud cover. Took some Tylenol. Nose doesn't hurt enough right now to have taken the pain pills, but the Tylenol, I'm hoping, will kind of help keep the edge off of any breakthrough pain. Couldn't find my ibuprofen. He did tell me to alternate the ibuprofen with the Tylenol, simply because of the anti-inflammatory factor, but I couldn't find it, so that'll be something I'll be looking for tonight when I get home from work. Try to take the Tylenol and the ibuprofen alternatively, or alternating in an alternating pattern. Okay, folks, I'm going to go ahead and shut this off and let it upload. And so with that being said, y'all have a great day, and bottoms up on your coffee cups if you drink coffee or tea or whatever beverage it is you drink in the morning. So have a good day, and I will chat with you again later.